Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Nadia Rajput from DESI TV USA. Let's have a look at the special report. Federal Minister Ahsan Iqbal addresses dialogue at Rice University, Houston, Texas. On Thursday, July 9th, Federal Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives Ahsan Iqbal attended a high-level dialogue titled Reimagining Pakistan, Diplomacy, Development and Opportunities Post-U.S Iran War. As a chief guest at Rice University in Houston, Texas, the event was organized by the International Academy of Letters USA in collaboration with Rice University. Former U.S. Special Envoy to the OIC Ambassador Sada Kambar delivered the opening remarks, while former U.S. Ambassador to Qatar, Ambassador Chase Untermeyer, participated as the panelist. The session was hosted by Ghazanfar Hashmi. The dialogue highlighted Pakistan's evolving diplomatic role, development priorities, and emerging opportunities in the changing regional landscape following the U.S. Iran conflict. Now let's watch the videos from the event to get a closer look at the discussion and key highlights.
Is rebalancing. We are moving from principally bipolar international order towards more multipolar world in which global powers remain influential, but regional systems become increasingly decisive. In that emerging order, geography creates opportunity, but coordination creates power. The question, therefore, is not whether Pakistan has a role. The question is whether Pakistan will define the role for itself or allow others to define for it. The events surrounding the recent conflict in Iran are not isolated episodes. They reveal deeper structural stresses across the Muslim world and demonstrate that scale, discipline, and coordinated capability. For the global Muslim communities, the lesson is clear. Fragmentation is no longer sustainable, and greater unity is no longer an optional. This does not require uniformity. It requires discipline, mutual respect, and the recognition that differences in interpretation must never become divisions that weaken our collective future. History offers a warning. Europe endured generations of war within the Christianity, which costed them millions of lives. They finally ended with this endless sectarian war. They realized serves no one. The stability emerged among the Christianity not through conquest, but through the recognition that perpetual conflict among people sharing the same faith was untenable. There is no reason for the Muslim world to repeat that history. Honorable Minister Ahsan, in this emerging regional architecture, Pakistan's role is no longer simply to connect nations. It is to serve as a security and development anchor linking regions, building partnerships, and helping shape a more stable and prosperous future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador Sada Kambar, for those insightful remarks. Moving along with the program now, it is my privilege and honor to introduce Mr. Tahir Javed, a distinguished businessman and entrepreneur recognized for his significant contributions to the advancement of the healthcare system in Texas. Through his leadership and strategic vision, he has played a key role in improving healthcare operations, expanding access to services, and strengthening institutional efficiency. In addition to his business achievements, Mr. Javed is actively engaged in U.S.-Pakistan relations and American political affairs. He served as the Deputy National Finance Chair for the Democratic National Committee, a position to which he was directly appointed by former President Joe Biden, and he held this role for 2 years. He maintains a strong interest in Pakistan's economic development. He frequently travels to Pakistan, where he engages with policymakers and key decision makers to exchange insights and perspectives on economic growth, investment opportunities, and bilateral cooperation. Please welcome Mr. Tahir Javed.
Thank you, Umar. Well, please give a big round of applause for Umar to conducting today's program. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. I first wanted to congratulate Minister Ahsan Iqbal sir for having a very successful trip, and he connected with so many meaningful, so many distinguished people from either Pakistani community and the American, and who firmly believes in building stronger partnership between Pakistan and United States. Through the investments, innovation, education, and people-to-people ties. And even furthermore today, in the space arena, by visiting NASA today and meeting the top executives to pursue how Pakistan can collaborate together with the prestigious NASA program here in the United States. Please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Professor Ahsan Iqbal, Federal Minister for Planning and Development.
Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear Mr. Zanfar Hashmi, thank you for putting this evening here together. It is indeed a great honor for me and a privilege to join you today to reflect on one of the world's most consequential bilateral relationships, the partnership between Pakistan and United States. I normally tell visiting U.S. congressional delegations that our relationship has been very unique, and it is like a couple that has tried at least on 3 occasions to file for a divorce, but on none of the occasions divorce turned out to be an option. And they had to again come back and live together. So therefore, both countries need to find a new equilibrium that will provide a more stable basis in our relationship, because Pakistan is located at such a tectonic plate in the atlas of geopolitics that no country with any global ambition can overlook Pakistan. So therefore, we need to look at U.S.-Pakistan relations in a manner that we have more permanence and more stability. Ladies and gentlemen, we meet at an extraordinary moment in history. This year, the United States celebrates 250th years of independence, a remarkable testament to the enduring power of democracy, innovation, enterprise, and pursuit of opportunity. At the same time, Pakistan has declared 2026 and 2027 as the years of commemorating the 150th birth anniversaries of 2 great founding visionaries, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Allama Iqbal. One nation celebrates 250 years of statehood, the other honors the intellectual and political architects who imagined and built Pakistan. Dialogue and understanding has become much more important. In this new world, military power alone will not determine global leadership. The decisive factor will be knowledge leadership. The nations that educate their people, commercialize research, innovate continuously, and embrace technology will define 21st century. Pakistan today stands at such an inflection moment. For too long, international discussions about Pakistan have focused on security challenges. That narrative is changing. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Pakistan has achieved three major national successes that have placed our country at a historic inflection point within last 4 years. The first is economic success. When the present government assumed office in 2022, Pakistan faced one of the gravest economic crises in its history. Inflation had surged. Pakistan has strengthened its international standing and reaffirmed its role as a bridge builder in an increasingly fragmented world. These three achievements, economic recovery, national resilience, and diplomatic renewal, have created a unique moment and tailwinds for Pakistan. These three achievements have brought Pakistan to a rare moment of strategic opportunity. Yet, history teaches us that moments of opportunity can either be seized or squandered. Nations do not achieve sustained greatness through isolated successes. They do so by converting success into long-term national transformation. This demands that we learn honestly from our past, celebrating what worked, acknowledging what did not, and equally importantly, study the ecosystems that have enabled countries such as Singapore, South Korea, China, Malaysia, Vietnam, and most recently the Gulf states to achieve extraordinary progress. Their experiences demonstrate that there is no shortcut to development. Sustained political stability, policy continuity, investment in human capital, innovation-driven growth, strong institutions, meritocracy, and an unwavering national commitment to productivity are the foundations of enduring success. Udan Pakistan is our commitment to internalize these lessons and embark on a new national journey, one that transforms today's hard-earned stability into tomorrow's prosperity, positioning Pakistan as a confident, competitive, and knowledge-driven economy of the 21st century. Pakistan is no longer merely managing crisis, it is preparing to lead its own transformation through Udan Pakistan. Udan is more than an economic plan. It is a national mission. It seeks to transform Pakistan from a consumption-driven economy into a productivity-driven economy from human capital. Udan is built upon 5 strategic pillars: export-led growth, enterprise and employment. 2, e-Pakistan, which means transforming economy into a digital techno economy. Affordable energy, modern infrastructure, and regional connectivity. 4, climate resilience, water and food security. And 5, equity, ethics, and empowerment of women and youth. At the heart of Udan lies a simple belief: the wealth of nations in the 21st century will be measured less by natural resources and more by the knowledge, creativity, and productivity of their people. Pakistan possesses one of the youngest populations in the world. Nearly 2/3 of our citizens are under the age of 30. Every year, our universities produce thousands of graduates in engineering, medicine, computer science, business, agriculture, and sciences. This demographic dividend, if matched with quality opportunities, can become one of the world's great engines of innovation. Pakistan is therefore investing in a new ecosystem of excellence through national centers in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, robotics and automation, big data and cloud computing, quantum technologies, space sciences, biotechnology, advanced manufacturing, and digital innovation. Our ambition is clear. Pakistan will not merely consume emerging technologies. Pakistan will, inshallah, create them. We aspire to become an emerging technology hub connecting South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East and beyond. The United States is the world's leading innovation economy. Its universities produce groundbreaking research. And I always tell our American friends that to me, US is not a superpower due to the hardware of its military. What makes US a superpower is the power of its universities. So we have to learn from these universities and create more opportunities for our youth to get training in these universities, because every successful nation, whether Japan, Malaysia, China, Korea, sent thousands of its people to these top universities who were educated here and went back and transformed their countries.
That's all for now. Keep watching DESI TV USA. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And don't forget to watch our channels DTV NN and DESI TV.